Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Kyle, and today is Friday, July 19th, 2024. I'm sitting here in my massage chair, getting a nice little shoulder massage going on, which is oh so good. I'm also dog sitting. I will pay the dog tax at the end by putting a picture up for you. There are 4 here right now, and they are all behaving extremely well, all getting along, and that is good. Like I said, I'll put a picture up at the end. Today is the day we broke our fast. I broke my fast around 2:50 this afternoon. This time, I wasn't planning on doing this, but this time I'm going to resume fasting on Sunday, or technically Saturday night, whatever time I finish eating supper, for 2 reasons. Number one, my brother and his girlfriend are making crack chicken, so we are having that for supper tonight. But supper is going to be later than I would have been able to eat when I broke my fast, at the time I broke my fast. So I definitely want to eat that, and don't tell him I said this, but he can cook when he tries. So yeah, I'm gonna eat some of that. But the thing I told you about the other day, the special thing that I'm excited for, I just got notification that it is due to arrive tomorrow, and so I'm gonna try it out as well. And that's exciting. That's super exciting. But enough about that. Weighed ourselves today, so the last weigh-in prior to our eating, or refeeding, and we were back to the low weight that we were before. Like, literally exactly the same weight. I think it's 322.6 is what that weight is. So any weight gain that we had from eating on Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, those 4 days, those are all completely negated, and we are back to where we were before that. This time with eating through Saturday, we will put on a little bit more weight. I'm expecting 5 or 6 pounds. Hopefully it's not more than that. So we will definitely regain that. But we'll start the 90-hour fast back up after that and kick it right back off. I do have an Excel sheet that I keep track of all my fasting stuff, including all my weigh-ins and all that junk. I have an app on my phone that also keeps track of my weights and does like a line graph and all that. Which is nice, but on my Excel sheet, I have a whole bunch of different metrics that I personally am tracking. In addition to that, I have 2 different types of goals. I have a long-term goal. The long-term goal is 100 pounds lost. And then the short-term goal, I call them step goals. That's like a daily goal. I want to average over the entire course of everything about a half a pound a day lost until we get the first 100 pounds off, because I'm a big guy. That should be fairly reasonable. Now that does not mean losing half a pound a day every day or more, but that's the average. So what I did was I went through and created a goal for every day of where I should be if I had lost half a pound a day every day. So obviously on days where we lose like 4 pounds, 5 pounds, something like that, that puts us way further ahead. But as we lose more and more weight, we're going to end up losing less and less weight each day. So the average I want to be about a half a pound. That means losing 100 pounds should take about 200 days if I'm doing my math right. So I don't think that's unreasonable for somebody who was almost 350 pounds to lose 100 pounds in basically 2/3 of a year. I don't think that's that unreasonable, and I don't think it's too fast of losing weight either. And I know there'll be some of you that disagree, but it's okay. But yeah, so right now we are ahead of schedule still. I don't remember exactly how far ahead of schedule we are, but it's still early. So we're talking at least 5 pounds ahead of schedule. So that's good. And of course, that will fluctuate day to day, as our weight fluctuates day to day. So keep an eye on that. So I have another goal, and that is before the trip, I want to be less than 300. I really want to be about 280 before the trip. And if we are at 322, 323, if you round up right now, to get down to 280, that's another 43 pounds. I think, yeah, 43 pounds. And we are 56 days away is 49. Yeah, 56 days away from our trip. So I would have to average, that's about, what is that? Somewhere around 0.8 or 0.9 pounds a day to hit that goal, which is definitely doable if I don't keep messing with my diet plan. But yeah. So how did we break our fast today? I went to McDonald's. This is kind of a, we'll call it my breaking fast tradition. I break my fast about the same time every time, give or take about an hour, and it all depends on what I'm doing. Sorry, my cat decided to get up on my lap, so there he is. He's a pain in the butt sometimes. He's got to have attention. So I break my fast about the same time every day, give or take about half an hour. So it's about 3 o'clock each time. So like I said, today was about 250-ish. And when I break my fast on a work day, oh, look, puppy came over to say hi. Yep. Okay. That's Teddy, by the way. That is my brother's girlfriend's dog. And they are at the store. Yeah. You want to say hi? Well, thank you. Yeah, say hi. Yeah, thank you for the kids. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Time to get down. Thank you. But, yeah. So I have been breaking my fast on work days by going to McDonald's. And I know that's not ideal. But at McDonald's, I get a double Big Mac meal. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Had to pick the remote up off the floor just in case. So I have been breaking it with a double Big Mac meal. I get it with no pickles because pickles are absolutely disgusting. I get extra cheese, and then this time I added bacon. And I regret adding bacon because it did not work out well on that sandwich. There's a reason Big Macs don't have bacon. And then I get the large order of fries, extra crispy with extra salt. And most of the time I go through the fries first. I eat them on the way as I'm driving, so they're still hot. And I dip them in this. Again, this is not healthy, but it's okay. It's breaking it fast and fixing a bunch of cravings. So I dip the fries in mayo because I love that flavor profile. On my way home, and I get a root beer, no ice, to drink every time. Did the same thing today. I did not finish the Big Mac, again, because the bacon, I don't know if it was the bacon or they did something different. It took forever in drive-thru as well, like a lot longer than it normally takes. So something was off, but was not good today. But today, I also went to Subway because they have their little, I don't know what they're called, snack wraps or something like that. They're the new little wrap things. One is double cheese. One is chicken and cheese. Yeah, buddy. And then one is like a pepperoni wrap. And it's basically 2 tortillas that are, we'll say 6 inches long, that they each wrap up. So you get 2 for each order. They're about $3 a piece. And I tried each of them. I got all 3 of them. They each come with their own dipping sauce. And then I added a cup of cheese for dipping in as well. And I ate half of each one of those, which, if you have not had one, number one, they are significantly better than I expected. They are $3 and they can easily fill up a normal person. 3 of them, and eating half of them means I ate 1.5, and that was a bunch. That was too much. But I didn't want to eat like half of one and have it go uneaten. But the other halves are in the fridge. I am not eating them, at least not tonight. So I highly recommend them. They are not the absolute best tasting thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. They are fairly dry as well. There's not much going on inside other than whatever stuffing you have in there. But with the dipping sauce, that dryness kind of goes away. And, that's why we have sauces. So overall, it's good. You should definitely get it. Try it out at least once. Try one of each. I thought the pepperoni one would be my favorite. It was my least favorite of the 3. And I don't really know why it was my least favorite. It just, the other 2 were better. The chicken one is my second least favorite. The double cheese one is by far the best. The chicken one, I could see a lot of people preferring the pepperoni one over the chicken. The chicken one I liked because I was dipping it in some chipotle sauce, and that helped a bunch. The pepperoni, no matter what sauce I dipped it in, including the cheese, none of the flavors worked well for me, and I didn't get regular ranch, which would have been a good compliment. Closest I got was whatever, like their Southwestern ranch or something like, or peppercorn ranch, I think it was, which isn't bad, but it just didn't go well with the pepperoni one. But yeah, so that's where we are. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.